What's going on, guys? Welcome to Lil Mike Fight Night. I'm your host, Bear Evans, and today we're going to be going over Charles Oliveira saying he wants Islam Makhachev next. I thought he was scared of him ducking him. What the heck? And then we're going to be going over Mark Goddard saying, hey, I don't ever want to referee Leon Edwards. Let's see what's going on with that. It's going to be a short video. Let's get right into it and go ahead and click play.
Islam Makhachev before, and Doom Bronx is coming off a defeat, but that hasn't stopped his camp from calling for a rematch with the UFC's lightweight king. Oliveira faced Makhachev for the vacant lightweight title back in October 2022, and the Brazilian star was submitted by the renowned fighter in round 2. More recently, Doom Bronx faced Arman at UFC 300 in April, and he dropped a split decision loss to the surging lightweight. So how does this add up to a title shot? Well, while speaking to AG Fight recently, Oliveira's coach, Diego Lima, argued Doom Bronx should get a title shot since no one else is available. Lima reportedly said this in Portuguese: "Both Charles and I want the belt. Now with Arman suspended, there would be no name other than Charles Oliveira. Poirier just fought. Gaethje also got knocked out. So the truth is that with Arman out of the game, I believe there's no one at 155 to fight Makhachev other than Charles. So it's certainly what we want. It's what Charles wants." It's an interesting take for sure, but the consensus is Tsarukyan will fight for the title next. While yes, Arman was suspended for 9 months recently on account of an altercation he had with a fan at UFC 300, his suspension will be reduced to 6 months if he completes an anti-bullying public service announcement. So if Arman does that, that would free him up to fight Makhachev by late October, which coincidentally enough is right around when the UFC is expected to hold a card in Abu Dhabi. Given Makhachev has competed in Abu Dhabi multiple times at this point, don't be surprised if we see the rematch headline that card.
At UFC 3.
Okay, guys, I want to drop a couple of little things real quick. It's interesting. Letting you guys already know, Arman Tsarukyan, his camp has already come out, and they said they're going to do the anti-bullying video. So if we can take their word on it, which I believe we can, he's going to be fighting in 6 months, guys. What do you think? Would you rather see Arman Tsarukyan fight Chimaev or Charles Oliveira? I want to see the Arman fight. You know why? Because Arman Tsarukyan is the only one. Well, no, that's not true anymore because Poirier, Arman Tsarukyan pre-BP, before Poirier, gave Islam Makhachev a run for his money, not with the hands, but with the grappling, guys. For the first 2 rounds, it was the most intense grappling match ever. It was actually Arman's first time. It was short notice fight, and it was actually his first fight in the UFC. I'm coming into it as his premiere fight. And then for 2 rounds, it was like a tie, man. The grappling was so close. 3rd round, Arman got a little bit tired. And then Islam Chimaev ended up getting the decision win. I believe it was a split decision win, too. Could be wrong. And so Arman said, hey, he already turned down that first fight with Islam Makhachev because he didn't want a quick turnaround time after beating Oliveira. He's like, hey, dude, I want to get you with the full fight camp. But one thing I want to go ahead and add on this, too, guys, that y'all maybe don't think of, it's different for Saudi Arabia just strictly because in Saudi Arabia, dude, Islam, that's like where he lives, his time zone, fully acclimated. It seems that he has an advantage when fighting there. There's something with these Muslim fighters in Saudi Arabia, and they love fighting there. But it's like, I know Justin Gaethje came out and said, like, dude, I'm going to just use random numbers here, but they're going to be pretty similar, right? So it's not verbatim, but he's like, dude, my resting heart rate is normally, 45. And when I was at Saudi Arabia fighting Khabib, it was at like 76 for some reason. And so there's something with the bad luck or some things going on with Saudi Arabia. I believe it gives Islam an edge. What do you think? Do you think that gives Islam an edge fighting with Saudi Arabia, having these guys flying over there, getting acclimated to the time change, all that? I think it does. Secondly, who would you rather see, Arman Tsarukyan or Charles Oliveira? If you're like me, I'm thinking Arman Tsarukyan. Next question, comment down below. Who do you think's going to win? Arman Tsarukyan, Islam Makhachev. Arman has a full fight camp. He's nice and healthy. Gonna fight Islam Makhachev. 5 rounds for the lightweight title. Who wins? I'm going for Arman because I think it'd be so cool to change up the freaking title, guys. So with that being said, let's go to the next video and let's see why Mark Goddard doesn't want to coach Leon the Cheater Edwards. Just kidding, Leon. Just kidding. What's going on, guys? I'm filming on this special 4th of July day to bring to you this special announcement. Buckabuzz.com, that's buckabuzz.com is our newest sponsor. They offer high quality THC Delta 9, not the fake Delta 8 stuff, and THCO, at a low price point. It's the best way to spend $5, guys. And the two products they offer right now, they do have ice cream coming. I've heavily tasted both these products with my wife. They have the energy drink here. It's 150 milligrams of caffeine, 5 milligrams of THC Delta 9. Then they have their gummies over here. It's going to be 5 10 milligram THC gummies of Delta 9. The gummies are great for the friends. This weekend I took them with me, had some sexy time with my wife in the RV. These drink right here I love for boxing, lifting weights, and for going golfing. They're absolutely great products. They're very clean. There's no like after a taste or after effects. Like you don't get hungover in the morning with these edibles. I've even had the whole bag. And I felt absolutely great waking up, guys. But that's buckabuzz.com for your high quality, low price point THC products. Also, remember in the notes, type in BEAR. That's BEAR in the notes section so they know my viewers are seeing this video, guys. I love y'all so much. Thank you for the support. I'm out. Peace.
He has a little known connection to the reigning champion.
There is, and people don't know this. There's certain fight. Here's a classic case. Another one. Leon Edwards. You've never saw me referee Leon Edwards in the UFC, and you never will. Why? Because I was Leon Edwards' first coach, MMA, way back when he was just an amateur. But again, the common sense element for me. Like I said, even though the link is so, and who knew then when Leon first walked, that's another story, when Leon first walked into that gym as a raw amateur, a raw novice with no experience. Now look at him, well, UFC welterweight champion of the world. But you've never saw me referee him, and you never will, because we'll just keep it, out the way. I just don't want any hassle, and I don't want to be put in a predicament where I'm making a call that could go against him. So it's both ways.
Dang, guys, what do y'all think about that? When I saw that video, the clickbaity title got me for sure. I thought he was going to say it's because Leon Edwards does a lot of eye pokes or cage grabs or something like that, something kind of rude, but it ended up just being, hey, I was his coach. I got respect for him, the UFC. I'm a company man. I don't want any bad things happening. What do you think about that? I really like Mark Goddard as referee. I don't really see a lot of sketchiness with him. I like him quite a bit. I'm really curious to see how the Leon Edwards and Belal Muhammad fight goes out. Here's my pick. Leon Edwards, Belal Muhammad for the middleweight title of the world. 5 rounds. Oh my gosh. Belal wins by decision. It's going to be the boringest fight ever. That's my take. Comment down below. Who do you think wins? How do you think they win? Do you think Leon Edwards head kicks him, knocks him out? Do you think Belal Muhammad knocks him out because Belal keeps saying he's going to knock him out? Or do you think that Belal gets the submission? I think that Belal Muhammad wins by decision. I also think it's going to be the world's most boring fight. That is just my opinion, my call. I think there's so many more exciting people he could have fought. But Belal, he deserves it more than anyone else. So I'm so happy he gets the fight. Maybe he's evolved. Maybe for this title fight, he's like, you know what? I'm not going to just try to drag this guy in the deep waters being boring and holding this guy down. I'm going to beat this guy up. I'm going to ragdoll him. I'm going to bloody him up. Let's see if Belal can get that exciting fight, get those eyes on him. That way he can get a bigger fan base, get more respect, and get more fights. With all that being said, guys, thank you so much for all the support. Please subscribe. It helps me out so much. It's a free video. I do all this work. I'm not getting paid yet. Just give me a subscribe. Visit the link down below. Get you some Buzz Me Up gummies and energy drinks, guys. They're absolutely amazing. They're not made for people with high tolerances, for low tolerance or beginners only, or for people like me who take tea breaks. With that, I'm ending it there. I'm out. Peace.